Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we continued exploring more of the jet ski dungeon, getting a little further in and finding mutie riding, messing this phrase up, jet ski riding muties, there we go, within this area. Dangerous. Especially because we're encountering technicians, which have plasma, which have EMP grenades, MK2s, and these will slaughter me. If a single one of them hits me, we're just dead. So we gotta be super aggressive in dealing with them. If we can see we have a chance to kill one immediately, we gotta take it, or we might be dead next round. It's been fun. We picked up a few pieces of gear, a few jet ski parts. There we go. As upgrades, but not for our Blazer. They're mostly going to be used for our Aegis Incorporated jet ski, or held on to when we pick up the Skimmer. Our third jet ski, can never have too many of them apparently, when we eventually get to that one military barracks, or the command center over in Lemuria. And before we get going, just a heads up viewer, I've been having more health issues because it wouldn't be Tim. I wouldn't be Tim without having some. I spent yesterday in the hospital after being admitted to it from the emergency room. The pain in my right-hand side is tremendous whenever I lie down. On my back or on my left-hand side is bad. Otherwise, I'm not in too much pain. They were prepping me to remove my gallbladder, as apparently I have stones in it. But they changed their mind on surgery after watching me effectively eat, being able to stand and talk without any pain and what have you. They don't think that was the cause, and believe it's the soft tissue on the ribs and bones on my right-hand side that are causing the pain, which is what I actually thought it was too. The coughing I have done, the constant aggravating and often frequent impacts to that area of my chest probably damaged all those tissues to the point where there is searing pain if I'm lying down, and it comes back if I have a coughing fit. So I am making sure I am taking my cough suppressant as regularly as I am allowed to. Oh my goodness. Viewer, it sucks getting old and having all these health issues. Man, I would like to imagine that I deserve a break from all of this nonsense now after all the stuff I've been through. But life and fate don't work that way. Alright, let's get started with the adventure. So it looks as if I left a door here. Oh, and a heads up, I did try to leave this area and go back to Core City to drop stuff off, but I encountered resistance. This gate is shut now, so we have to find a way to open this gate if we want to escape this area of the jet ski dungeon. And as such, I didn't want to do anything off-screen without you guys, so I just reloaded the game and here we are again. I am fairly confident there are hostiles on the other side of this door. But since we brought it along with us, we'll use our endoscope to take a peek. Oh, we don't see any. Not immediately behind it. Alright then. Wrong! And it's a technician! Alright, let's move over here. I don't think she can reach me. She can't. Alright, sorry about this, tech. But, you gotta die now. Yep, I would say that's one incapacitated technician. No EMP grenades on her. We'll just loot all the stuff from the body. I guess this is garbage I'm leaving here. Okay, so let's just leave some more stuff here. Can always come back here later and double check all of the containers to pick up any loot I decide to leave behind. Not a whole lot in this room so far. What do we got here? Nothing. Nothing worth taking. We don't need a lighter. We already have a lighter. We'll take some desaturated sonic inhalants. We already have about 100 of them, but we don't have that many on us. More vehicle repair kits. Those are always worth taking. I remember doing a bit of back and forth against the mutants or muties on their jet skis here, using line of sight to kill off a group of them back when we were using Decker, if I recall correctly. Okay, so where to next? Let's get a little bit of this here. Junk jet wreckage. I've already searched it, apparently. It's been a few days, viewers, since I last recorded the game. Today, by the way, is Tuesday, April 23rd. This part will have to be, I'm hoping to get it uploaded to the channel for tomorrow, the 24th. And I was in the hospital on Sunday. I'm listening for more jet skis. The marksman saw me. If it's just a marksman. And a gunner now. Okay, let's disembark. Let's see. How do I do that again? There we go. That will take some action points from us. We'll activate our shield. I don't see a technician, so far I'm hoping we're going to be okay. And that's all we really can do. Let's use some morphine. And we'll use one of our jumping beans. Yeah, point-blank range with the crossbow is not a good use of the crossbow. They're gonna suffer lots of accuracy penalties. The gunner. Alright, we'll... Oh, I was hoping that would kill you. 14 life left. You'll die in 2 rounds from that bleeding wound, so arguably I can ignore you. Now let's go for the gunner. And then move right back to point-blank range with the marksman. No special bolt was used. Our morphine helped reduce the damage we took from that critical hit. We can just ignore the marksman. He will die to that wound. That's a 5mm because it's a silenced SMG, so that's not going to do any significant damage to us. Oh, good critical. 404. Down goes the mutant. Oh, I see you, which means you probably saw me. Nope, we could end combat. All right, not bad. Let's recharge our shield. That will be good. We'll recharge our spear. Recharge our dagger. And we probably should deal with the jet ski riding mutie before we open more doors. I just want to check this first. That's a gunner. A vendor. It's like this is a specialized dungeon for them. We'll throw an EMP grenade. Okay, good. That robs the jet skier of its mobility. Hide around the corner. I'm going to see if there's any other jet skis, and it doesn't sound like there is. We can blast him with a plasma beam. Oops, that was the wrong thing to use. I meant to use this instead. Oh, but you know what? I forgot to use pre-med, so I guess that all worked out in the end. Run around the corner. Activate our shield just in case jet skier gets line of sight to me. He healed. I'm going to let the dot effect kill him so that we can have a undamaged jet ski to loot. Another gunner. Can I run around the corner here to be safe? Oh, good hit there with your 9mm. The vendor. Okay, so there's a way to run around to get line of sight to me. I would like to get back into this room with this gunner. And away from all of that firepower. The vendor. Well, the vendor gets to be the first person to be killed, I guess, out of this small group. Ha! Seeing the vendor charge up to fight us reminds me of a game where I've seen people fight this shopkeeper. What's it called now? Oh, I should know what it's called. It has a unique fighting system to it. Something I haven't seen before. It's a grid-based real-time strategy battling game of sorts. I don't remember what the name of it is, though. And I know I've played it before, but it's too hard for me. I cannot do well in the game. I struggle with the bosses. It requires too much... Ooh. It requires too much micromanagement for me these days. Great game, just not for me. Why can't I think of the name of it? I can't. I'm apparently doing really bad with guessing if the enemies here, by the way, will have line of sight to me. Because they are gaining line of sight to me. Anyway, one of the bosses you can fight is a shopkeeper in this game, whose name I don't remember. I'm gonna go look this up right after I'm done with this battle. Was that all of them? Apparently. Alright, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. I need to know what this is. Or what the name of that one game is. One Step from Eden. That's the name of the game. One Step from Eden. I love the look of the game. And I purchased it some time ago to see if I like the gameplay. And while I do very much like the gameplay, I am not good at it. It would require quite a bit of time investment for me to dust off my real-time skills, if I even have any of those remaining at the moment. Far too much time would have to be put into it these days. I am incredibly out of shape, if I can use that term, when it comes to real-time combat games. This is probably not worth the repair kit, but we'll repair this anyway. We've learned this from Ray's shop, that the green button raises these. We still need this one raised. Okay, nothing else in this room. Oh my goodness, am I locked in? No, I'm not. Okay, good. The cursor makes it difficult sometimes to select the thing. Okay, let's see. We didn't search the barrel. Oop, there's a corpse there I would like to click on. There it is. Let's see, what do we have here? Alright, viewer, so... Well, hold on. I was about to cut the recording again to go and sell some stuff, but we can't quite yet until this is raised. I think the button we need is in this room. So why don't we go and see about opening the way to get out of the jet ski dungeon, and then I can go and vendor some things. A gunner sees me. Based upon these people's positions, it seems as if they had only just recently set up shop. Literally. in this area, with the vendors being here, and how they're searching shelves and what have you for loot to bring back. We have here a steel cat. I guess we're bringing that back with us because we're about to leave. 96 thought component modulator. 2 standard advanced repair kits. We'll use one of them on the weapon we just picked up. I'm going to assume there's someone standing in this room watching for people to let in or out. So I will just make the assumption that we need to use the door trick here. Also, our shield could use a recharge. Alright, let's do it. Only one of you. And now it's none of you. Decent armor on him. Weapon, not so much. Okay, so we're going to leave his weapon behind after we take the bullets out of it. Oh, we are very close to being overburdened. Repair that again with a small repair kit. How's my own armor holding up? It's okay. That's okay. Some interesting ammo. They have specialized ammo in this area. We're finding explosive rounds and incendiary rounds here. Okay, so now we've secured an exit from this area of the jet ski dungeon. So I'm going to leave, viewer. I'm going to cut the recording here. I'm going to leave, do some inventory management, move some stuff around. I may be back and forth to this area once or twice off screen. When I come back, we'll be in this area and we'll continue exploring. So give me a few seconds. Alright, everyone. Hello. I'm back. I made 2 trips from here back to our loot barrels and a trip back to the Pirates Bay with a well-made medium engine and a BARM 550 battery, only to discover that neither battery nor engine could be placed inside the Aegis jet ski because we already have part 2s there, size 2s there. We need a size 1 engine and battery. Just in case you did not know or forgot. I remembered, but I thought I could take part 2, size 2s. For the secondary engine and battery. Every slot on a jet ski has a limit to it. The battery's max size 1 for our own Blazer here, and our engine must be a max size 2, I am guessing. So the parts I brought back with me don't fit into that jet ski. That's a shame. Wish I had remembered that. Anyway, let's continue our exploration of the jet ski dungeon. Dead mutants. This must be have been the prison, judging from the fact that there's mutants all over the place. That's a hunchback. The normal mutants and the muties don't look like they get along with each other all that well. There must be some issues here or there with them. Given that they're often not found together. Should always take some saturated inhalants. I did do a bit of, well, very slight brainy stuff. I put limited temporal increment back in our slot before I put back on my unit headband for exploring for a little longer. We probably won't be leaving the jet ski dungeon again for a little while. I think we've got at least 2 more videos in here, viewer. That we'll take with us. No one in the bathroom. Oh crap, but there was someone here. And of course, because I didn't do the door trick, we get penalized for this. Let's carve him up. I don't need to use a health kit. Oh, shotguns do not do well against shields. Good sir. But they do drain it. Actually, no, they don't. They don't even drain it very well. That sucks for him. But the shotgun will be nice to sell, so we'll take it. 50 round ammo belt, 132 Vindicator part. Nothing in this shelf. Oh, I hate the sound of the flies everywhere also. That's really annoying. At least 2 enemies in there. One with a sledgehammer and a gunner. Let's wait till we enter combat again, then we'll go in there and kill them both. Alright, let's do it. Still only 2. Let's... tase? No! I don't have my taser on my belt. Kiss this, then. Nice. Incapacitated the slammer. And hurt the gunner. He bursted. Which means I'm kind of hoping that he... Okay, good. The slammer already activated when he burst, which means he didn't wake up the slammer. We charge our spear, use some bandages, and we're all fine again. That burst hit our shield quite a bit, too. So we should charge that as well. I like keeping everything, if I can, at full energy capacity. What do we have on you? Nothing worth taking. And the gunner? Not really worth taking either. 128 medium frequency modulator and 127 seeker lens is worth grabbing. Single ampule. Can never have too many ampules. We'll take these bullets on our way out of this little area. Alright, not bad. So that's this area. Oh, just bandages here too. We should grab those. I forget it. Door can stay open. It's too much work. Okay. I remember there being more jet skiers down here. So let's see if Tim's memory holds up. You know, if I suspect we have jet skiers, I would generally prefer to do the combat not on my own jet ski. It's a bit tricky to use the spear, since we didn't learn any other feats from the pirates yet in regards to melee combat, and I think they can teach you how to be better at it. So I'd rather be on land and use Psionic City with jet skiers if I can. Just scrappy engines, nothing else on that. Some salad in the freezer, we'll grab that. A fusion cell. Mushroom brew. Oh, another greater fusion cell. Where is that? There we go. I can't tell if I can hear a jet ski going off at the moment. If there is one, I don't see it. Okay, Tim's memory's not very good. Let's check what's in these rooms. Technician. Wait till we get into combat again, then run in and kill her. Thankfully, I don't recall there being any traps anywhere in this area. So we can just bravely run up to her. Yep, and just gank her. Oh, shotgunner. Didn't have the action points. You do have a okay shotgun. Let's take everything off these corpses, no matter what it is, and we'll leave them in the refrigerator here and mark down that we've looted the place and stored anything worth salvaging in that fridge. More MK4 grenades. Looks like they were storing stuff on this table, I'm guessing. Launcher grenades. Nothing on the shelf worth taking for us. Nothing on that shelf at all. Food in the fridge. Okay, well, let's leave. That gun is not worth anything. I guess we will break down a few things after all, then. Let's break down this gun. We don't need this garbage leather armor. Okay, and the rest of this we probably want. So let's store all of that. The bullets can be put in here too. I want the fusion cell with me. Okay, that's good. Before I forget, mark that down. Save the game, just in case we somehow die. This way I don't have to do that again. I thought I saw a person in here, very briefly. I think there is a guard. There is. Ooh, a slammer to boot. Slammer is no matching for stabbing. Take his health packs, and that's it. If you do not go back through the fire to leave the way that you came in, because you can't, for example, because you'll burn to death, then you will be forced up through this trap door. This was from 2 episodes ago when we started the jet ski dungeon. You will have already destroyed or deactivated all the auto turrets, so thankfully these won't, I think. Oh, no. You don't have to flip the switch before you head on up. That's a nasty surprise then waiting for you. But if you flip the switch, then your only way up is going to be the trap door, unless you're completely immune to fire. In which case, well, you're fighting your way through this dungeon and all the mutants on jet skis to activate those 2 buttons to get back to where you had been. And you'll need to use one of your junk jets to get you there. Not that that matters overly much. You won't be on it for very long. Oh, hold on. We have another door here. I don't recall any normal muties being on patrols. So if I don't see anyone on the other side of a door, we're not lucky to encounter someone moving up through that room. Wherever we are, they kept this place really well supplied with ammunition, judging from all the weapon lockers we're finding. This guy had a ratchet weapon, but that's not very good in terms of selling it. Nothing else on him worthwhile. Marauder's not worth taking, but the bullets are. Boots in the weapons locker. Must have had a kicker. An okay galvanic vest, a 7.62mm firearm barrel, 134 ceramic plate, that we will take. Shotgun, always worth taking shotguns. 139 Guardian, 113 petard grenade launcher frame. 65 round box magazine. We'll grab all that and put it in the fridge. Grab some shotgun shells. Charge our spear. And viewer, that is it for this area of the jet ski dungeon, I believe. Let's leave this behind. Okay. So now where to? Well, we have the third and final room for the jet ski dungeons to the west. Let's go ahead and explore that. There will be a boss battle over there, and we will be encountering more coil spiders in that area, with some ambushes set up for you, if I recall correctly. I don't remember where the best of these, which of these entrances we want to take, so we'll go this way to start. Actually, hold on, is there anything on this junk jet? Level 20 Hornet. Oh, a small well-made engine. I didn't realize there was one even around. Okay, so this is a size 1 engine, so this is what I would want to put onto the Aegis incorporated jet ski. Unless we find something better up ahead. You know what we can do? While I'm staring at this, we'll take it and put it in the pile of jet ski parts. Where did I put it? Oh, that's so weird. That gets put into that jet ski's engine instead of that jet ski's inventory rather than mine. Okay. We have a part 2 here. Bar medium jet shocks part 2. A current M550. Oh, the barm grinder is a part size 1 350 for 140 power. What's our current blazer at again? Oh, ours is better, but it's also a size 2. Okay. I'll have to think a little bit about which of those engines I want to put into our Aegis. Ooh, I hear people eating, which means there's mutants. And I hear another jet ski, which guarantees there's mutants. And I see a technician, which is a mutant. Alright. Can we move up to her? There's a shotgunner here. Whoa! That was a very lucky critical hit we just did there. But I'm glad we did it. We can... Pre-med to slow down the shotgunner? We're too close for a plasma beam to effectively work. That quickly hit, but it quickly hit me, which is fine, since our armor is decent enough at protecting us from shotgun shells. Let's get away and save the game. We will regen that, so we don't need to heal ourselves quite yet. The wreckage. Couldn't get away in time. I heard the jet ski just and decided to leave. Is it just one of you? If there's just one of you... That should deal with you. He healed himself. Because he's not dead? A technician. Let's take away the technician's ability to chase us. Well, that's interesting. You can set yourself on fire while on your jet ski. You know, we should have just blasted her. Yeah, instead of doing anything fancy. The gunner should die to the recurrence. So I'm going to move up here and try to get some distance. Another shotgun. Alright, we have more mutants. Ooh, someone has line of sight on me. Suppressed. That hit us. Let's heal. And a gunner and a shotgunner. Okay. Can we set them on fire? I don't think so. We're suppressed, so we're taking some action point and movement penalties here. It is going to be tricky to hit them with a melee weapon. And they're both kind of dangerous to us on our jet ski. Let's destroy the gunner. And move away, forcing the shotgunner, yep, to close with us. And pre-med's ready to be used, so we'll plasma beam him as well. Almost killed him. Charge. Okay, good. Save the game. Bandage ourselves. And check his junk jet. Small well-made engine. Barm Silicon 250. Sovereign shotgun, always worth taking shotguns. Decent armor. Size 2 engine. These are worth an okay amount if you want to drag them back and sell them. 6,000. But you're better off with armor, as the weight to value ratio is better. Small shocks, we can just leave those there. I think every jet ski I can... Oh, well, I think all the jet skis I prefer to ride on, which is to say not junk jets, take size 2 suspensions or lower, or size 2 max. This technician did have a EMP grenade on her. 2 of them, actually. And whoever this was had a EMP grenade MK2 on them as well. Alright, not bad. We fought through a few mutants on their jet skis here. Something sees us. And I don't see it. It must have been that shotgunner. Oh, good. Critical. I did see the guy with the sledgehammer, so we're going to use Uncanny Dodge and activate our shield. Okay, he did not have range. That's a technician. 2 technicians. We want to stay here. Actually, no. Let's use pre-med. Well, we might stay here and throw a fireball in this area. See if we can get lucky and set both technicians on fire. We set one on fire. I'm going to use adrenaline to throw an HE grenade in that area. It didn't go where I wanted it to. That technician can kill us if she decides to throw an EMP grenade. So I'm going to run into the corner here. I think she might still throw the grenade, even if we're right up against a shotgunner, which is why I'm moving away. This might be a mistake, because now we're not close to someone, so she may toss an EMP grenade on us anyway, which kills us. There's nothing I think I can do about that. Unless I want to immediately drop all of my held items on the ground. And I still think we die, even if I do that. So let's see how lucky or unlucky we get. That did incredible damage to us. Let's heal. We have to kill the technicians. And we've only killed one. To my knowledge, there's another out here somewhere. I don't see her. Or him. I'm gonna take some morphine just to be safe. We're now fatigued. Technician burns for 45 damage, so they're still around here. Okay, we did it. Oh, in so much that we survived that encounter. Let's heal ourselves to full. Okay, we can recharge our shield. I think it would have died if not for the shield. That shotgunner hit us with all 3 of it. Well, shotguns are really difficult to dodge, first off, before and I didn't want to give the impression I'm complaining about taking hits there. Yeah, there's a lot of rolls that happen when a shotgunner shoots you. I think it also, he might have a feat which allows him to ignore a good amount of our evasion in a certain range, too, which we might have been in, which would explain why we took so much damage from him. Some okay quality shotgun frames on this gunner. I guess we'll do the standard take everything off of them and leave the junk somewhere. I am close to being completely overburdened, I see already. And we'll leave the things worth taking in this computer rack. Oh, that's interesting. The sniper rifle's not worth a repair. We'll leave it here anyway, and I probably will repair it. But seeing the durability to value ratio, it would not normally be worth it. How's our own equipment holding up? Could use a repair. I don't have any small repair kits, so our dagger will be okay at the moment. 137 electromagnetic deflector might come in handy if I want to make a better stealth cloaking device. There we go. Super still refining data. There's a 5th? We'll bring that back to Bernard if I can remember. 157 soft foam padding if I do want to make stealth boots. And we might eventually have to do that if we want to go through heavy duty, depending upon how difficult that content is. We're taking everything off the corpses. 153 sniper rifle, Reaper. 137 blast cloth is worth taking. Some good quality stuff here. I'm hoping we can actually find a discharger. A quality 160 or better lying somewhere here in this facility. That would be a very wonderful find. It's interesting that the stuff here is on equal footing to what we found in the deep caverns. I like that very much. It rewards you for having a jet ski for exploring this area. And it also allows you to find some decent stuff outside the caverns to prep for that area. I don't want daggers. It's an okay tactical. We can keep that. Leave you here. Leave the bullets there. We have a slammer. He's not going to have anything good on him, but we should clear out the corpse. We can just leave garbage in all the barrels that are lying around here. We don't want steel spikes. Silencer is generally useless. I mean, it will... Well, hold on. It increases the value of the weapon that you attach it to, but it can only be attached to 5mm caliber barrels, which is going to greatly reduce the damage that they deal, and they're already not dealing an incredible amount of damage. So I generally view anything with a silencer on it as not really worth taking in Underrail, but worth constructing with. In other words, we're keeping the silencer, but I would never choose to use a silenced weapon. I guess if you have expertise as a feat, that would make up for the low damage that you're dealing. It's thematic if you're playing some sort of commando guy or girl to run around with a silenced SMG, for example. What are you? 125 galvanic vests. We have better. Blast cloth. 163 light machine gun frame for a Tango, and a slow starter minigun engine. 81 Guardian. That can stay there. I don't know if the slow starter's worth keeping, but I don't see very many engines lying around for miniguns. We don't know how to make a minigun, I think, yet. I haven't bought in the blueprint. Advanced electronic repair kit. We could use one of those. Locked locker. We'll fix that. Three MK2 lockpicks. We no longer need lockpicks. Plasma core, 98 regenerative vest. We'll take those. Some other lockers. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. A plasma cell. Help we charge our jet ski. The repair kit, advanced patching kit, some adrenaline. We'll take the modules. Okay, let's see what exactly is in this computer, because we might be doing a bit of reading here. Hold on, I'm still... Why do I weigh 107 pounds? We have some shotgun shells. Oh, I didn't realize how much shotgun shells weigh. Interesting. Oh, we did pick up this vehicle repair kit. We'll leave that behind. Take the overcoat, full repair it, stick it back in the box. Okay, what's next? Let's look at what's on this computer. Biocorp Industries. Warning. Fire hazard event occurred in Section B. Initiated lockdown. Input the security code for particular hazardous event in order to reopen the gates to Section B. Event type fire. Level 1. We don't know this. We don't have any hacking. We're just going to leave. I don't know even where we find that information. That would be this door is currently sealed. Or both of these doors. I'm inching out because I'm listening to hear if I detect more jet skis. And I currently do not. Okay. I'm going to drop our EMP MK2s. I actually don't think we need them. We can make MK3s. And realistically, they're going to be most useful when I'm fighting the Naga Protectors. We can sneak into this room maybe from this side. That is jet ski death. By the way, you cannot repair your jet ski, I think, while on it. So, I don't think you can get through this tight area, given the reef, or the area below it, which is poking through the shallow water, which will shred your jet ski to bits. At least ours won't survive that. This area has dangling coil spider webs, and there might be a coil spider or two over there. So I'm going to not explore that quite yet. Oh, we're not allowed over there. Alright then. Well, we've got to choose a... Well, we don't have to choose a path. We can end the jet ski dungeon now, but why would we do that? We haven't found anything that amazing here for in terms of jet ski equipment, except that one part, size 1 engine. Let's go this way. $160 nano composite plate. I'll take that to make a tactical vest. Level 21 curved steel machete. Some decent melee weapon. Pure physical damage, but I mean, if you're not crafting, that might be better than anything you're going to be able to find in terms of pure physical weapons. Nothing worth taking here. Well, I don't... Generally, taking one of these ramps could lead you into a really bad situation, depending upon what's over there. So I think we'll risk one of these coil spider caves. Let's put on our goggles. We lose our size slot. Yeah, trap it tight. Let's just wait here to detect other traps rather than rush up to him. I can't tell, but it looks like we can't make it up here without walking into a coil spider web. I'm not sure. That's a greater coil spider. We are not armed for combat against a greater coil spider. Why did I walk in there instead of clicking on the door? I'm just going to reload the game. That was a misclick, not a done on purpose move. When did I last quick save? Okay, very good. Now I know that the coil spiders are here, which I should have known anyway, given where we're located. So let's equip our normal spear. How down are you? We'll be okay in terms of charging that. We should put a different, or I should put a thing on this slot here. Yeah, it saw us, so it's running up to the door. I should have left the door open. Okay, let's let combat expire. Generally, after 4 turns of not much changing, you'll be allowed to end combat. The spiders should have gone back to their original positions. Let's eat some food. Okay, we do the door trick. Now we know there's a grater in this room, and there was another in this room. There was a spider in this room. I don't know what type of spider it was, but we need to kill the greater coil spider, because that can EMP us to death. EMP bursts us to death. Alright, that's a normal coil spider. Oh god, I hope there's no web right in front of me. Use sprint. Okay, here goes our chance to kill it. Fantastic critical. Not what I wanted to click on. I don't have the movement to get up and hit that coil spider. Let's move here. There was another normal coil spider, so we have 2 of them. But they're just normals, not a greater. Another fantastic critical hit. Okay, so far so good. We're at the part of the jet ski dungeon that has electrical bits. 120, electronic bits, sorry. 120 shield modulator, 136, 123 energy converter, 135. All okay for us. Good if we didn't have such a high level shield already. We don't really need any other shield bits, but we'll take them to craft one for selling purposes. A 105 won't stop us from entering this weapon locker. Pneumatic, scope tornado crossbow. We'll take it. Employee awards collection. A collection of well-preserved medals issued by Biocorp to a single employee by the name of Declan Pip. These awards are numerous Employee of the Year awards, several Employee of the Decade awards, several Length of Service awards, Resourceful Employee award, Superb Attendance, Beyond the Call of Duty, Super Steel Heart. worth 2 oddity points. 146 aluminized cloth. The laptop is accessible. Testing chamber instruction manual. The following codes are used for operating the security systems over at the testing section. Depending upon the type of hazard which has occurred, a specific code must be inserted in order to regain system functions. We have acid. Fire is EHFAF1. There was something else on the laptop. Logs? Please insert the search word into the designated field. Search for Biocorp. Displaying most relevant search results for inserted term. By Biocorp Armory with purpose of storage and assembly of naval assets for the glorious... That must be where we are. Some sort of naval armory. Biocorp Undernavy vessel CM025B departs for the Heroic Strike Group Cedo. Looking forward to the just declared Biocorp Industries takeover and repurposing of this facility. Search for Junkyard. Displaying most relevant results for inserted term. Departs for Junkyard, shipment code. Departs for Junkyard Settlement, shipment code. Departs for Junkyard Shipment code. Search for Armory. Buy a Biocorp Armory with the purpose of storage and assembly of naval assets for the glorious. Vessel arrives carrying the expert Biocorp Armory inspectors, whom are an essential instrument in the... Arrives with rocket launchers for the new line of Biocorp Armory combat jet skis. Well, I'm glad we haven't seen those deployed by someone against us, at the very least. Let's search for Navy. No, we did that already, didn't we? No, we didn't. Biocorp Undernavy vessel departs for Heroic Strike Group Cedo. Last Biocorp Undernavy vessel is departure marking an end of an era emblazoned with first ever jet ski shipment to the newly formed Waterway Guard, invoking memories of Biocorp Undernavy and the days when Brizza, named after a deity that protects mariners. Search for Ceto. Arrives with Biocorp Industries made shells compatible with mutagen-filled warheads for Strike Group Ceto. Vessel arrives to carry ordnance to Strike Group Ceto to be used against the evil, probably NFT. Biocorp Undernavy vessel departs for Strike Group Ceto. Search for mutagen. Arrives with Biocorp Industry shells. Arrives with replacement parts as the much-grieved accident with a faulty mutagen warhead. Arrives carrying canisters with new D5 mutagen, personally requested by no other than the great... Let's look up Industries. Arrives with Biocorp Industries made shells compatible with mutagen-filled warheads for Strike Group Ceto. Looking forward to just declare Biocorp Industries takeover. To give a commemorative speech for the anniversary of one of Biocorp Industries' saddest days, one of which our colleagues turned against. And that is all we have here. $159 galvanic foam padding. That's very nice if you want electrical resistance. $23 foam padding. And a lantern which we don't need. Weapons locker has nothing fantastic. Sparkles are okay. But I don't need, well, we should take them to and move them to your... This is worth bringing back and selling. Refrigerator, or whatever you're putting them in. Over here. Computer rack. That's what they're going in. There's a safe. Hopefully it has Charons in it. It does not. It has 2 focus stems and 2 jumping beams. Worth it for those who would not be doing any drug crafting. And nothing else in this little area. And viewer, it feels like we've been playing for close to an hour. So I think we will call it quits here. And we will explore the rest of the jet ski dungeon in the next episode. I don't think there'll be much more than one more episode worth of exploring this location. Alright, and I'll see you guys then. Thank you for watching, everyone.